Welcome to the Confident Fit Woman podcast, the number one podcast for women who want to lose weight in a sustainable and non-restrictive way. And today we're going to talk about creating healthy habits for lasting weight loss results. Because I feel like when we, especially with the holidays coming around, like nobody is actually following their healthy habits unless it's already created and already a part of the routine. So I really want to dive into the fundamental aspects of weight loss journey and creating those healthy habits, and then explore why habits are the building blocks of lasting change and really lifestyle change in general, right? Now, before we get started, for those of you that are starting your fitness journey or you're absolutely crushed because you haven't seen results in a while, and you're like so overwhelmed on what to do, or there's too much misinformation, I want to give you a free cheat sheet that I created that's going to help you lose 20 pounds all from home, from nutrition to exercise to motivation. And literally all you have to do is drop me below this video right now, and I'll drop it into your messenger, or message me on my Instagram at Salome Abiger, and I'll literally send it to you. Now, for those of you who have no idea who I am, my name is Salome. Over the last 4 years, I've had the pleasure to help over 200 women lose 20, 30, 40, even 70 pounds with my Dangerous Divas program called...
Here's what I found.
Okay, stupid Siri. With my Dangerous Divas program, and honestly, in the first 90 days, these ladies have achieved so much results. Now, in every single video that you see, every podcast episode, my entire goal is to give you a quick weight loss tip that you can implement immediately, but also give you the knowledge that you need to succeed forever. Now, today we are going to talk about creating lasting habits and healthy habits that are going to last you for the rest of your life and really change your life in the long term. Okay, so let's get started. All right, so wow, everything is wrong with me today. But sorry about that. Let's talk about the role of habits in weight loss. So habits are the things that you do every single day, right? They shape our entire daily routine. And ultimately, they really just shape our lifestyles, right? And by creating those and cultivating healthy habits, you are laying the foundation very strong for lasting weight loss results and also a lifestyle change and difference, okay? Now, how do we go from having I'm so sorry about coughing, y'all. How do we go from the habits that we currently have that are not necessarily the healthiest to creating current ones, okay, or good ones? So what we want to do is that we want to identify our current habits. What are we currently doing, right? Before we embark into creating new ones, we want to take a moment to identify both the positive ones and the ones that might be hindering our progress. But we want to really know what we're doing. So we're going to do this reflection exercise and taking a moment to really reflect on your daily routines. Like, how are you waking up in the morning? What is your morning routine looking like? During the day, what are you doing for your healthy routine, right? Like, literally reflect on your habits, and write them down so that you remember what habits support your health and weight loss goals. What habits are maybe contributing to challenges, right? Like, write down, maybe it's stopping at the gas station on your way back to get a soda, like, or every single morning you have to stop at Starbucks. Like, why, right? All these things. So that is the number one thing you have to do, is see what your current habits are, whether they're positive or negative, first of all. Okay, now from there, we can learn what we need to change. And that's where we're building the healthy habits. And there's a couple different ones that we need to focus on. The first one that I want to talk about is our eating habits. Okay, what we consume plays 90% results on our weight loss journey and the results that you're going to get. So it's such a huge role in your weight loss journey. And the number one habit that you want to create is mindful eating, right? I always talk about mindful eating. I've done multiple episodes about mindful eating, but you want to cultivate the habit of mindful eating. Pay attention to your body's hunger, to your fullness cues. Savor every single bite and be present during those meals. Know that you're 100% there. Then from there, you want to focus on balanced nutrition, right? Strive for balanced nutrition, which is going to include a variety of different nutrient-dense foods. It's going to provide you the essential minerals and vitamins as well that your body needs, but you need to focus on having a variety on your plate, as well as portion control. Practicing portion control, being mindful of how much of the food that you're eating is so important. And it should be like, all these habits are going hand in hand with each other, of course. And using a smaller plate is going to help you control your portions. So in terms of eating, you want to be mindful, you want to have different varieties, and you want to control your portion over time, okay? Now, that is the nutrition part of the eating habits, and like I said, they go hand in hand together, and it really helps out. The second one that I want to talk about is exercise, right? Because physical activity is such a huge component in your weight loss journey, as well as nutrition. And I want to talk about how we can make exercise as part of your regular habit. So first thing is consistency over intensity, right? You want to focus on consistency every single time. Focus on being regular, moderate exercise. It's way more sustainable than those sporadic, intense workouts that you're doing, okay? Then you want to find activities that you actually enjoy, right? You don't have to do what I like, and I don't have to do what you like. Incorporate activities that you enjoy, whether it's dancing, hiking, yoga. You need to choose activity that you absolutely love, and that is going to increase the likelihood of you sticking with them and being active through them. And then the last one is scheduling in your workouts. I know it sounds so stupid, but you want to treat your workouts like your doctor appointments, literally as important. And you want to schedule them as part of your calendar to create that routine. And that is what's going to allow you to make it as part of your natural part of your day. But if you don't put it in schedule, I can almost guarantee it that you're not going to do it. Almost guarantee it. So we've talked about eating habits. We've talked about exercise habits. Now let's talk about building lifestyle habits, which is going to help you really, really get to where you want to get to, and over time teach your kids and your grandkids and so on and so forth, right? Certain lifestyle habits are going to contribute as well to your well-being and your weight loss results. So let's talk about them a little bit. First one I want to talk about is prioritizing sleep. I know this is overlooked a lot of the times, but when you ensure that you're getting sufficient quality sleep, it's going to help you so much, because a lack of sleep is going to disrupt your metabolism and lead you to poor food choices. Again, it goes hand in hand together. The second lifestyle habit I want to talk about is managing your stress. I'm probably the worst person to talk about this, but I am working on it just like you. And when we incorporate stress management techniques into our routine, we really can calm ourselves down, because stress can hinder our weight loss progress. So we need to find effective ways to manage it. And like I've done multiple podcasts about this as well. And then the last one is hydration. You need to cultivate the habit of always being hydrated. Drinking enough water is going to support your metabolism and help you prevent overeating, because the number one sign of dehydration is food. Okay, so we've talked about the three main exercise, nutrition, as well as lifestyle habits that you should really focus on. All right, now, is there going to be challenges that you might have to overcome when you're forming a habit? Absolutely. There's always going to be challenges, right? So how can we overcome those things? I have 3 big tips. Number 1, you want to start small, all right? Don't start too big, because it's just not realistic. Just not realistic at all. So you want to start very small, manageable changes. And then once you feel like you have made that a habit and it's a part of your lifestyle, then you can start adding one more and one more and one more. But that is going to lead you to burnout if you do too much at once, okay? Second one is consistency. Consistency is key, like I've said with every single thing. So even on the days that your motivation is low, you want to stick to your habits because that's what's going to help you contribute to your long-term success. You should have like non-negotiables throughout your day that are a part of building those habits. And then the last one is not adjusting to your individual needs. Everyone is different. You cannot do the habits that I'm working on for yourself and Jen's and whatever, right? You want to tailor your habits to your lifestyle, to your preference, to your needs, to what your goals are, okay? Now, that is pretty much all I had for you all today, creating healthy habits to support your weight loss journey and really, really help you have that lasting results for your weight loss, okay? Now, if you have any questions about it, let me know. If you need anything, let me know. But that is it for today. I hope you guys got some value out of it. Thank you so much for joining us and for exploring how to create healthy habits for lasting results. Once you focus on those sustainable changes and you're going one step at a time, I promise you, you are setting yourself up for success. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I will talk to you guys in the next episode. Peace.